Amazon Web Services, or AWS, a cloud platform offered by Amazon, has become a massive component of the e-commerce business portfolio. Last year, it broke the record of $10 billion of revenue, which is almost 13.5% of Amazon's total revenue. AWS is a front-runner to other cloud computing platforms such as competitor Google or Microsoft Azure. But what exactly is AWS? And why is it so popular these days? So, hey everyone, I'm Shamli and I welcome you all to this new video of Simplilearn on what is AWS. In this video, we are going to cover all the important concepts revolving around cloud computing and AWS. First, we will have a quick introduction to what is cloud computing. Then, we will understand what is AWS. After which, we will look around the history of AWS. Then we will explore why is it so popular. After which we will explore the infrastructure and technology of AWS. Then we will figure out the benefits of AWS, followed by some of the popular AWS services. After which we will cover top companies using AWS these days. And at last, we will discuss the future of AWS. So without doing further ado, let's get started with the video. So what is cloud computing? Cloud computing is the distribution of computing services via the internet, the cloud, including servers, storage, databases, networking, software, analytics, and intelligence to provide faster innovation in a more flexible resources and economies of scale. You usually only pay for the cloud services you use, which helps you cut costs, run your infrastructure more efficiently, and scale as your business grows. Now that we know what cloud computing is, let's understand the very important and popular aspect of it, AWS. What is AWS? Amazon Web Services, or AWS, is a cloud computing platform that manages and maintains hardware and infrastructure, reducing the expense and complexity of purchasing and running resources on site for businesses and individuals. These resources are available for free and for a fee per usage. It is a comprehensive and simple to use computing platform offered by Amazon. Infrastructure such as service, platform as a service, and packaged software as a service are all used to build the platform. Now, let's explore around the history of AWS. AWS was first launched in 2004 and then relaunched in 2006, after which AWS benefited from a relatively peaceful competitive environment, allowing it to gain a significant competitive advantage over current competitors, such as Microsoft Azure or Google Cloud Platform. However, in recent years, that market share has been slipping slightly, with Microsoft Azure taking the lead. Competition, on the other hand, is a good thing, and AWS has momentum, market share profitability, and some very talented people on its side. The innovation and customer focus are greater than ever.
If getting your learning started is half the battle, what if you could do that for free? Visit SkillUp by Simplilearn. Click on the link in the description to know more.
But that raises a question of why is it so popular? AWS offers a diverse range of cloud computing products and services: servers, storage, networking, remote computing, email, mobile development, and security are all services provided by Amazon's extremely successful sector. AWS has considerably surpassed its competitor in terms of size and presence in the computing world. Did you know that in 2020, AWS broke the record of being a 10 billion business? So come, let's go through the infrastructure and technology of AWS. AWS operates globally in 25 regions across 6 continents. Each region consists of multiple availability zones. These are the physical data center where computers reside, which are geographically isolated to lessen the chances of a local tragedy affecting a whole region. Furthermore, AWS Content Delivery Network has over 200 edge sites around the world, which is known as CDN. In addition to the publicly available regions, there are few special regions. The AWS Government Cloud service is available in 2 regions for those working for the US government and in China. There are 2 regions that are run by local qualified firms in compliance with Chinese law and regulations. AWS owns high-speed fiber optic network connects all of these regions, availability zones, and edge sites. AWS has been developed its own hardware to improve the speed and reliability of its network. You're probably already familiar with the AWS network. AWS customers include Netflix, Twitch, Reddit, Slack, and Hulu. Now that we know almost everything about AWS, its infrastructure and technology, let's have a look at the benefits of AWS. So following are the pros of using AWS services. AWS enables enterprises to use programming models, operating systems, databases, and architectures that they are already familiar with. It's a low-cost service that lets you pay only for what you use, with no upfront fees or long-time commitments. You will not have to pay for the operation and maintenance of data centers. It offers fast deployments, and it is simple to increase or decrease capacity. Now let's explore some of the popular AWS services. Here are some important cloud compute services offered by Amazon. EC2 or Elastic Compute Cloud. It is a cloud-based virtual machine on which you have complete control over the operating system. This cloud server can be used at any time. Lightsail. This cloud computing solution manages and deploys the computer, storage, and networking resources needed to execute your applications. Elastic Beanstalk. This program allows for automated resource deployment and provisioning, such as highly scalable production websites. EKS, Elastic Container Service for Kubernetes. This solution allows you to run Kubernetes or Amazon's cloud without having to install it. And AWS Lambda. You can use this AWS service to run functions in the cloud. You can save a lot of money by using the tool because you only pay when your function works. So as we have covered so much about AWS, let's move further and have a look at the top companies using AWS. Instagram, Zoopla, SmugMug, Pinterest, Netflix, and Dropbox. So after all this discussion about AWS leads us to a question about the future of AWS. AWS, a highly configurable cloud computing service provider, has the potential to be an era-defining cloud computing service provider. It has imagined an incredibly trusted and rapidly developing cloud infrastructure within its reach in a short period of time, a league that is rapidly growing and dominating the computer and IoT market. It is easy to predict the massive transformation in cloud computing, which is dominated by AWS based on these defining parameters. Unlike its predecessors, AWS focus on the modern market's affordability, customization, and get what I want dynamics, which proves it to have a very progressive future in coming years. Well, this is all about AWS. We have almost reached the end of this video. If I missed anything important, do let me know in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video on what is AWS and learned something new from it. If you like this video, then please do hit the like button. Thanks for watching this video and stay tuned for more updates and videos from Simplilearn.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.